Colorado's largest school district has a new leader. Tonight, the Denver Public School Board voted to hire Dr. Alex Marrero as the new superintendent. He'll start next month. It's his first time being a superintendent. He was last an interim superintendent in New Rochelle, New York.
That choice and tonight's vote became more controversial in the past week as community groups raised questions after Marrero was named in a federal lawsuit involving his former school district. 9 News reporter Mark Salinger is live in Denver tonight. Mark, board members didn't even bring up that lawsuit today.
Yeah, Kyle and Jenny, the Board of Education voted 6-1 in favor of approving Marrero's appointment as superintendent. Now, the one board member who voted no said that she had questions about his experience, in part because he's never been a full-time superintendent before.
Aye, motion passes. We have a new superintendent.
With a vote Thursday evening, Denver's search for a new superintendent is over.
Thank you all. Thank you, honorable board members.
Dr. Alex Marrero will start in Denver on July 6th, saying he wants to advocate for equity in education so that every student has a chance to succeed.
Never would I have imagined that the son of an immigrant mother, refugee father, who was expected to be another statistic in the quest for the American dream, can now lead a national top-performing school district.
The vote was the subject of controversy over the past week after Marrero was named in a federal lawsuit by a former employee at the school district in New Rochelle, New York. The suit alleges the former medical director of the district was silenced when she offered public health guidance during the pandemic. Board members did not bring up the issue during Thursday's meeting.
Tonight, my vote to appoint Dr. Marrero is a vote for the extensive community process.
Marrero won the support of 6 of the 7 board members. Barbara O'Brien was the only one to vote no.
I don't think our process produced the kind of stellar applicants for superintendent of Denver Public Schools that I think we deserve to get.
Community groups around Colorado had called for the vote today to be delayed, saying the process was too quick and the new lawsuit must be investigated further. Milo Marquez is with the Latino Education Coalition.
We just think that it was rushed. We don't think that they were actually listening to the community and listening to the concerns that we had.
At-large board member Tay Anderson voted for Marrero after announcing he will step away from the duties of the board while allegations of sexual misconduct are investigated.
Today will be one of my last votes for the foreseeable future on the Denver School Board, and want to make sure that I make the right one.
Marrero is coming from a much smaller school district in New Rochelle. Around 10,000 students are enrolled there, while here in Denver, DPS has around 90,000. Kyle?
Pretty astonishing. They end up with somebody who's never been a superintendent before, but the board weathered a lot of criticism for this choice, and even with the revelation of this new lawsuit, just stood by their guy again and again.
Yeah, today they didn't even bring up the lawsuit, and all 6 of the 7 board members said that they gave him pretty much an astounding yes vote, and we're excited to work with him in the future.
All right, Mark Salinger reporting. Thank you, Mark.